Good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's session of Ho'oponopono group healing. Today's topic is finding the root cause of the problem. For each and every problem, even though it is outside, the root cause will be somewhere else. For details that we will be discussing today, let us start the session with the starting prayer. I request all of you to just close your eyes and listen to this prayer. I am the I. I come forth from the void into light. I am the breath that nurtures life. I am the emptiness, that hollowness beyond all consciousness. The I, the id, the all. I draw my bow of rainbows across the waters, the continuum of minds with matters. I am the incoming and outgoing of the breath, the invisible, untouchable breeze, the undefinable atom of creation. I am the I. Once again, welcome to all of you for today's session. And thanks to all of you for joining on time. Today's topic is quite interesting. What is problem? What is the root cause of the problem? Most of the time, as an ordinary human being, whenever we come across any kind of problem, we start looking outside. We start working outside to resolve the problem or the issue, whatever we are going through, whatever the challenges we are going through. And in Ho'oponopono, it is taught in an entirely different way. In the beginning, when I came to know about Ho'oponopono, I was shocked to see the root cause of the problem. Until then, for so many years, I was going through different challenges and the issues, and I could not resolve those. And then I realized that for so many years, what I was doing was wrong. That was the reason I could not resolve those issues. I could not find peace. I could not find any resolution to any of those challenges, whether it's financial, health, relations, job, each and everything was going crazy. It was really shocking. I could not believe. It is entirely new concept. It's the first time I'm hearing that the problem is not outside. And in Ho'oponopono, it is said that nothing out there. Whatever I'm experiencing is only my subconscious memories replaying as the outside problems, whatever maybe it is. Even the people in my life and their problems. As soon as I come across problems of the people around me, I need to look into myself. What is going on in me, or what is there in me that is replaying as this person's difficulties or issues? What is going on in me that I'm experiencing difficulty with this person? What is there in me that I'm experiencing these non-stop disturbing thoughts, feelings, emotions, whatever you call, whatever is causing you any kind of heaviness, any emotion, feeling, or the thought or pain, it is only your subconscious memories replaying. Until then, for all so many years, whatever the problems I was going through, which I could not resolve, after realizing this truth, after finding the root cause of the problem and finding the way to clear or let go or release the root cause of the problem, it took just 3 months, around 3 to 4 months. In just 3 to 4 months, I experienced the peace which I could not experience for last 10 years. I have done so many things, but I could not find that peace. And I have not done anything outside during these 3 to 4 months. I was just focusing on myself. I was looking into myself. If any kind of the anger or the emotions related to anger, hatred shows up, then I used to clean on that memory. And after 3 to 4 months of working on myself, I could find the peace which I could not experience for last 10 years. Then I realized this is the truth which I was missing all this time, and that is the reason I could not find peace or I could not find a solutions to these problems. For each and everything, even it is health issue, there are some accumulated memories which are stored in your subconscious mind. Here, the subconscious mind is known as the child, inner child. And these memories are not only accumulated from this lifetime, these are accumulated for so many lifetimes since beginning of the creation. In each and every lifetime, we have been going through different experiences, different situations. We're coming across different people, and in each and every lifetime, we have been accumulating so many experiences, beliefs, memories, and all these memories are the data or the program is stored in the subconscious mind. And as long as those memories are there in the subconscious mind, you will not feel anything, everything looks fine. Only when the time comes for those memories to show up in your life, they start showing up as an outside problem, like financial issues, relationships, not able to find a job, not able to find a business partner, not able to find a life partner, or feeling of depression, and all these painful emotions like anger, hatred, anxiety, sadness. These are all just the effects. The cause is something different. As soon as we come across, as soon as we come to know about any kind of effect which is disturbing us, which is causing the heaviness, then we need to start cleaning. I am sorry for everything going on in me that I am experiencing this. And this is the simple, specific prayer you can use for each and everything, whether within body, within your mind, or outside, relations, finance, whatever may be. I am sorry for everything going on in me that I am experiencing this. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. This prayer you are addressing to your own inner child, that is subconscious mind. When you are saying, here you means when you are saying your conscious mind, consciously you're saying. Conscious mind is known as the mother aspect. Conscious mind is the mother aspect. Subconscious mind is the child, inner child. And one more part of you is there, superconscious. Superconscious mind is the bridge between you and the divine, the divinity, the universal creator, the great something, the God, whichever the name you call it, the truth or the love. There is only one truth, only names are different. In different religions, in different paths, people call the same truth in different ways by different names. And I am happy, I am proud to be born in India, where this truth is called in 33 crore ways. In Hinduism, we believe that there are 33 crores gods are there, gods, goddesses. For one truth, we are approaching in different ways. And in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna has told the same thing to Arjuna. Different people come to me in different parts and different ways as per their understanding. But all are coming to me only. And he is the incarnation, the divine incarnation, Lord Krishna. He himself has told, different people comes to me in different paths. So whatever the religions we are seeing worldwide, these are all the different paths to the same truth. No path is wrong, no path is more powerful or not so powerful. Each and every religion has produced holy men and holy women so far. And only those paths which were taught by individuals, where the people who have practiced the spirituality in those paths, where they could not realize the self or the divine divinity, and those paths disappeared from the universe or the from the world within no time. And whatever the paths or religions which are existing now on this earth, each and every path, each and every religion is true. Each and every name of the divine is true. That is the only reason still they are existing on this mother earth. When it is true, when so many religions, maybe hundreds or thousands of religions are there, hundreds or thousands of gods, different forms are there, we need to respect each and every divine form, each and every path. But we need to hold on to our own chosen deity, chosen divine form as our path. Because when you start addressing the divine in different names and different ways, you find it difficult. In which divine form, in which divine name I should believe? I need to have faith or trust. Initially, it is common for each and every human being when we start our spiritual practice or spiritual journey, either by knowingly or unknowingly, we come across different divine forms. And over a period of time, as the person grows spiritually, he sticks to only one divine form. He or she sticks to only one divine form. There is a small story which is given by Swami Vivekananda's guru, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. It is really interesting. And he has given one example of a woman who is a daughter-in-law. In this house, she is taking care of all the things, household activities, like preparing the food and serving the food dishes and serving water, like these things. All the family members, her husband or in-laws, mother-in-law, father-in-law, and all the family members. But she has intimate relationship with her husband only. Even though she is taking care of all the family members, she has intimate relationship with her husband only. Similarly, even though we respect each and every religion, we need to respect each and every religion and each and every divine form. We need to have intimate relationship with our own chosen divine form. In India, we call it as the Ishta Devata, the favorite deity. Ishta means like, my likeness, I like. Devata means God or the goddess. It is my choice which I like. So each and every person has attraction towards at least one divine form. Even though person believes in different forms, for example, you believe in different forms, you will be more attracted to one divine form. That is your chosen deity, your favorite deity. You need to have intimate relationship with that divine form. And here in Ho'oponopono, in Hawaii, even though these things are not discussed, like different paths and different divine forms and all, whenever we say addressing to the divine in the Hawaii Ho'oponopono, they say that the divine, divinity. So not even the word God is not used, because the word God itself has its own definitions. Again, it will become one more data or the program, which we call as the memory, subconscious memory. So the divine divinity of your choice. And when we are talking about the problems and finding the root cause of the problems, what is the need of discussing about the divine forms and all different paths and these things? At any given point of time, at least 15 billion bits of information going on in our subconscious mind. 15 million bits of information going on in our subconscious mind, the inner child. But our conscious mind is able to grasp only 15 bits. I request all of you to listen carefully that at any given point of time, we are able to grasp or conceive only 15 bits of information, but at any given point of time, 15 million bits of information going on in your subconscious mind, in our subconscious mind. And all the so-called problems, whatever you're experiencing, whether inside, outside, past, present, future, fear of future, uncertainty, whatever maybe it is, they are just the effects of these 15 million bits of information that we call it as the subconscious memories. When those memories start showing up in your life, they start showing up as the outside problem. And your conscious mind is not able to grasp more than 15 bits of information, then how you can clean so much information, so much memory? So you need some assistance who is able to help you and who is able to neutralize these memories, who is able to clean or erase or transmute these memories or the data which is going on in your subconscious mind, which is stored since the beginning of your creation, that is, since hundreds of lifetimes or maybe thousands of lifetimes, which we don't know. And when you do Ho'oponopono, it reaches your subconscious mind. It is a petition. When you say, I am sorry for everything going on in me that is causing this experience. Please forgive me, and if you don't mind, please let go of everything going on in me that is causing this experience. Thank you. I love you. This is Ho'oponopono. When you're saying Murna's prayer, it is Ho'oponopono. Repentance prayer, it is Ho'oponopono. When you're saying 5-phrase prayer, I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. These are the 4 phrases. And 5th phrase is the name of your own chosen deity. Name of your chosen divine form, divine name. 5 phrase. When you say this prayer, this is Ho'oponopono. You are saying consciously, not conscious mind, and it reaches the subconscious mind where the real problem is there. And when this petition reaches the subconscious mind, From their subconscious mind, forward the petition to the superconscious. Superconscious mind is the father aspect. Superconscious mind is capable of filtering those memories which have to be cleaned. After filtering those memories, superconscious mind, what it does, it forwards those memories or the petition to the divine, the universal creator or the God or the great something of your choice. And only divine is capable of neutralizing these memories or the data, the programming, the memories or the subconscious memories. That is the reason I given brief introduction about addressing the truth or the love or the divine in worldwide, how people approach the same truth in different ways. And here you are you are not going directly to the divine. When you're doing Ho'oponopono, you are focusing on the inner child, where all the problems are stored in the form of the memories. And from there it reaches the superconscious mind. And superconscious mind forward the petition to the divine. And divine starts cleaning. And when the divine energy flows, it flows through superconscious, conscious mind, and the subconscious mind. And this is the way the cleaning takes place in Ho'oponopono. Only divine energy is capable of transmuting those memories, erasing or cleaning or deleting the memories which are replaying as the outside problem. As I told in the beginning, for almost 8 to 10 years, I struggled a lot to find a solution to find peace, but nothing happened. When I started working on myself with forgiveness meditation, inner child meditation, and the specific prayers or four prayers like this, in just 3 to 4 months, my whole life got changed. At the end of 6th month of coming to know about Ho'oponopono, I could not control my excitement. It changed my whole life. I was finding so peaceful, so happy, confident. I used to love myself like anything, which did not happen for all these years. With that excitement, that enthusiasm made me to call Zoom session and discuss about my experience. First it is done, then again next week it is done. Over a period of now, it has become the weekly sessions. Thanks to Ho'oponopono and thanks to the Almighty, the Divine, for helping me or for cleaning my memories. Whenever you come across any kind of problem, any kind of challenge, whatever maybe it is, you need to look into yourself. Unless you have memories related to that problem, you cannot experience the problem in your life. It is just the memories replaying as the outside problem. And that is the reason I could find relief for all those situations, the issues, just by working on myself. And for the same things, I could not resolve for 8 to 10 years. It is my personal experience. And with those people whom I was not able to understand, those who were not able to understand me, they were against me, always full of anger, hatred towards them. They were always trying to disturb me, and I was always trying to overcome them, or one or the other way. I wanted to let go, but I could not find. But after releasing my energies and shared memories of those people from my subconscious, Surprisingly, they on their own came to me and apologized to me. It was really shocking for me. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything for them. No, sorry, nothing. I was just working on myself and they realized their mistake. How? When I clean my memories, with whomever I am sharing those memories will be cleaned simultaneously, and those people need not to do anything. In the same way, if we have difficulty with any other person, once you completely forgive yourself and once you completely forgive that person, simultaneously at the same time, all those energies will be released from that person also, and all your enmity will disappear, the hatred will disappear, all the lack of understanding, differences will disappear simultaneously, and that person need not do anything. It is only because you have shared memories. That is the reason you are experiencing difficulties with that person or that group of people. Once you clean your memories, your energies and shared memories, automatically they will be cleaned from each and every person with whom you are sharing. Not only from human beings, even from the animal kingdom, plant kingdom, and mineral kingdom, from all over the world you are releasing. Once you are healing at least 3 to 4 lakhs of people. Once you release any kind of emotion, at the same time that particular emotion will be released at least from 3 lakh people. Do you know how it is? Why 3 lakh, 3 to 4 lakh? Anybody remember?
That is from different
So,
lifetimes.
because
Thank you
we
very
have
much.
accumulated from same.
Thank you very much. 3 lakh people means it's not only from this lifetime. Since beginning of the creation, since many lifetimes, we have been associated with so many people like family members, relatives, neighbors, friends, colleagues, like this. In each and every lifetime. From all these lifetimes, cumulatively, you are connected to at any given point of time, you are connected to minimum 3 lakh to 4 lakh people. And whatever the emotion or the thought or the pain you're going through, and the same thing with whom you are sharing from these people, once you release that particular emotion, it will be released from all of them simultaneously at the same time. It is such a wonderful. When you are doing Ho'oponopono, you are not only healing yourself, you are healing at least lakhs of people, minimum around 3 lakh people. When you release one emotion like anger, that anger emotion will release at least from 3 lakh people. What if just by working on yourself, you as one person releasing anger and helping 3 lakh people to release their anger without anything done by them. Like this, even hundreds of people, not crores. Whole world is full of around billions of billion, more than 7 billion population is there, billions of people. If one person is able to release this particular emotion from 3 lakh people, what if 100 people are working on self, doing Ho'oponopono? Just imagine how this world will be, how beautiful it will be, full of love, full of peace, gratitude, happiness, peace beyond all understanding. It is such a wonderful thing to imagine. And all we need to do is we need to just work on ourselves. We need to look into ourselves. For any thought, feeling, emotion, whatever it is, you just look into yourself. What is going on in me that I'm experiencing this? If you find it difficult to remember the entire specific prayer, you can say simply, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Just keep chanting this prayer. 4 praise plus 5th praise, name of the divine of your choice. This 5 praise. In just few minutes, you find the shift in the energy level. And so far, whatever we discussed about the problem, root cause of the problem, how to release the problem, is it clear or anybody has anything to ask, share, comment? In the chat, it seems questions are there. Peace within is the only way out. Yes. I want to be happy forever. No matter happens, just be peaceful and see the bigger picture. Oh, really great. Beautiful dream. I am new in the group. How to clear negative energy in my house through Ho'oponopono. Talk to the house. My dear house, thank you. I love you. Wherever you're sitting, just take your attention to the chair where you're sitting. Gently touch the chair and say, my dear chair, thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. You're releasing the shared memories of the chair. Just look around the room. My dear room, thank you. I love you. Visit each and every room in the house. My dear hall, thank you. I love you. Kitchen, thank you. I love you. Bedroom, thank you. I love you. Each and every room. My dear house, thank you. I love you. My dear building, thank you. I love you. When you start talking to the house like this, you are releasing all the shared memories of the house. It is only because the house is not feeling the love, the attention. It is trying to attract your attention. That is the reason you are experiencing that there are some energies in the house, negative energies. You just talk to the house, make a habit of talking to the house every day, whenever you remember. Thank you, I love you. If you're not at the house, then you can say, I am sorry for the energies and shared memories of the house. Thank you, I love you. This way you can claim the shared memories and energies of the house. I'm sorry for releasing this energy in the universe. Please forgive me, divine. I thank you, universe, for bringing up this memory. I love you, universe. Is this prayer okay? I don't know how you got this prayer. You need not to be sorry for releasing the energy into the universe, because universe is the only aspect in the creation which is taking care of the energies. And whatever is not contributing for you, you just release. The universe will take care of it. Universe knows, because universe is so vast and infinite. We ordinary human beings cannot understand the length and breadth of the universe, how it is, how it got created, since when it is there, how long it will be there. It is beyond our perception. So there is no limits for the universe. Universe in different scriptures and different parts, the universe is compared to the divine form. No need to be sorry, because only universe or the divine is capable of cleaning those memories or the transmitting the energies. Instead, you can say, I thank you, universe. Thank you for wording all the things in my life. Thank you, I love you. And be thankful to each and everything in your life. The chair, the bed, the table, the mobile or the laptop which you are using now to join this meeting, in the room you are sitting, the building you are in, house. If you are sitting on earth, then be thankful to the Mother Earth. I hope all are from this earth only. Anybody from outer space or anybody from sky or space somewhere else? Each and everything in your life. And for last couple of days, it was continuously raining especially South India and Bangalore. And everybody was bothered about the rain. As soon as we wake up, the rain. While going to bed, rain. Morning, breakfast, rain. Coffee, tea time, rain. Work, rain. Office, rain. Lunchtime, rain. Evening, rain. No, only rain, rain, rain. And people are very much bothered. It seems people were like, what is this? I am stuck in rain. Instead of that, what if you say, my dear rain, thank you, I love you. My dear rain god, thank you, I love you. Just be thankful to each and everything. It is just different experience. It is not the rain or the climate which is spoiling your mood. It is your way of thinking, your perception about the things. Be thankful to each and everything. When the sunlight is too strong, my dear sun, thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. So that sun will be kind enough to you. At least on you, that sunlight will be reduced, may be reduced if the sun is really kind and if your prayers are reaching the sun. My purpose of saying all these things, only thing is make you to remember that to be thankful to each and everything, whether the rain god or the sun, whether they can hear your prayer or whether you believe in them or not, it is not the priority here. Whatever you're experiencing in your life, be thankful to each and everything, and your life will be beautiful. How can clear the feeling of inferiority and helplessness? Thank you. Just forgive yourself. I completely forgive myself for all the known and unknown mistakes I have done in my life. It is only your misconceptions about you, about yourself, and about the circumstances and the people which is causing this inferiority complex or the helplessness. Once you release that, any kind of unforgiveness stored in you, you see that you are becoming more and more confident and peaceful. Once you're peaceful, there is nothing impossible for you to achieve in this life. Only thing is you need to be peaceful. One more question. I am facing financial crisis. How to overcome the problem? Someone in my house who is using black magic to deteriorate. Just clean the energies and shared memories of that person. And especially when it comes to facing financial crisis, financial issues, or the money blocks, most of the time it is related to any kind of unforgiveness. First, you need to forgive yourself and to forgive any person whom you don't like. Once you totally forgive yourself and other people, you see that your money flow is becoming easy. You're not at all finding any kind of difficulties with finance or difficult or disturbing thoughts about the finance or money. And for that, when it comes to forgiving self and forgiving others, in Ho'oponopono, there is a wonderful process. It takes only 5 to 10 minutes. The name is Forgiveness Meditation. You can find that meditation on our YouTube channel, the Forgiveness Meditation, which we have done a couple of times in our earlier sessions. Do you have a group? Could you add me? Thank you. Usha Bhavani. Okay, WhatsApp group is there and Telegram group is there. I'll add you to the group. Or you can send me a message on my WhatsApp number. That is Indian number 919620573550. I mentioned my contact WhatsApp number in the chat. You can send message, but I'll be adding to the group. Another person has mentioned the chart so briefly. which I'm not able to understand. Thank you. My life in every manner. I don't know what does it mean. Another person from Chennai, in Chennai, too heavy rain. Let us clean on that. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Chennai God. Maybe I think Chennai people, all Chennai people is the divine or address divine with the same name. That is the reason I'm saying Chennai God. And in Chennai, especially South India, Chennai, this time for last couple of days, it is very difficult. A whole city, almost the entire city was flooding. And for a couple of days, even the airport was closed. It was so severe. As we are all coming to know about this, it is the time for us to clean. And this heavy rain and flooding in South India, that is Chennai. I am having exam stress and no motivation to study. For so many years, I have not attended any exams, so I don't know what is exam stress. Thank you for mentioning the word, the stress. There some kind of difficult thoughts. And what is meaning of the thought? Hawaiians believe root cause of all the problems is the thought. Each and every problem starts from the thought. And this is the first thing taught in Ho'oponopono. For whatever the problem you're experiencing, the root cause is the thought. Meaning of the thought is it is only the painful memories stored in your inner child, the lovely inner child or the subconscious mind, also known as the memory bank. So this stress is a thought. You need to clean on that. You have some memories at the subconscious level. Now the time has come for those memories to show up as the exam stress. So they started showing up in your life. Now it's your time to clean. I am sorry for all the memories stored in you. You means the inner child, your subconscious mind. I am sorry for all the memories stored in you, which are causing this stress and the fear of exams. Please forgive me, and if you don't mind, please let go of all the memories stored in you, which are replaying as this exam stress or the fear of these exams. Thank you, I love you. This way you can release the specific prayer. How to start forgiveness to others? When you think of forgiving other person, first thing you need to do is you need to forgive yourself, because many times we are not able to see the things as they are because of our own misconceptions. So when it comes to forgiving the other person, along with that, first we need to start forgiving ourselves, then we need to forgive our other person. The easiest way in Ho'oponopono to do forgiveness is the forgiveness meditation, which you can find on our YouTube channel. Multiple times it was done, the forgiveness meditation session. It was posted several times, around 2 to 3 videos are there. You can search the forgiveness meditation, you'll find it. I think we can say that I am sorry for the sadness in me due to problems Chennai people are facing due to heavy rains. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I love you, divine God. It is an excellent way of cleaning. Bharat Kumar Reddy. Thank you very much. You can say the specific prayers in your own choice. Only thing is, here in your specific prayer, what you mentioned, the essence of the specific prayer meaning is, it shows you understood that the whatever the problem Chennai people are facing because of heavy rains, the cause is within you. So you are focusing on yourself. That is an excellent way of feeling. That is what Ho'oponopono teaches. Please guide me on getting rid of rejection. It is as though everyone throws me in the trash can. What is rejection? When we say there is nothing out there in Ho'oponopono, then who is going to reject you or reject me? It is all our perceptions. It is just your thinking pattern that is causing you to experience that people are rejecting you. I could see that pain you're experiencing because of this rejection. But only thing is, you just focus on yourself. First, you need to forgive yourself completely. Whether you have done anything knowingly or unknowingly, it doesn't matter. The only thing to find the peace is you need to forgive yourself. And if anybody is there in your life to forgive, you just try to forgive them and use the same forgiveness meditation. You may not find the results instantly because Ho'oponopono is not an easy task. It is not so easy. You need to have commitment. You need to practice regularly. Make it a habit of doing regularly. You do it for at least 30 days. It's 1 month, morning and evening to the forgiveness meditation. And the rest of the day, whenever is possible, as long as possible, keep saying the 5 phrase prayer. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you, Father Jesus. This way, you can see that you are opening the doors to the blessings of the Father Jesus. This is the way to find the peace, find resolution. Initially, I started by giving an example of my personal experience. The reason is I personally experienced the shift in my life. Whole life got changed. I felt as if I'm totally newborn, reborn. And before that, I was going through for almost 8 to 10 years. I was going through the same pain what you are going through now. But nothing could be changed. Just working on myself, looking into myself. When I was trying to forgive myself and forgive others, releasing the energies and shared memories, I could see the tears flowing like anything. Not 1 or 2 days, for almost 3 months, tears were flowing from my eyes like anything. Not only while doing those meditations, even during the daytime, when I keep on saying this 5 phrase prayer, I could feel now and then the tears were flowing. Because all those memories which were stored for so many lifetimes were getting melted in the form of the tears. You need not to bother about how much tears are flowing through because it is the way of releasing the memories. It is one of the ways of releasing the memories. Different people have different experience of releasing the memories. When it comes to any kind of rejection or the lack of self-love, lack of confidence, most of the time these memories are related to differences or lack of understanding or misconceptions. I'm 100% sure that if you do start doing the forgiveness meditation and the 5 phrase prayer, in just 1 month, your whole life will be changed. Make a habit of practicing on your own regularly. You need not to tell anyone that you are doing this. And you need not to say any of these prayers out loudly. Just say it to yourself mentally and see that your whole life will be changed. And Ho'oponopono is the way or the tool which has helped thousands of people to overcome the suicidal thoughts, depression. This is a wonderful process. And it is 100% sure that it will work, because here you are not the person who is releasing the memories or who is cleaning the memories or the data. It is a petition, just a petition to the divine. Keep doing this petition to the divine regularly for a period of 30 days and see that you get the blessings of the divine in the form of cleaning the energies of the memories which are replaying as this rejection, lack of confidence, lack of self-love, or this depression. Only thing is you need to have commitment and start doing from today onwards. I'm sorry for all the memories of money stored in you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Great. If you are having a particular issue with a particular person from whom we are not able to get our desired response result, can we keep the name of the person in our mind or look at their photograph and say the prayer? Or alternatively, can we just keep them in mind or look at their photo and clean so that the divinity can bring about what is best for both? It is just the shared memories. Whether you're not getting the desired response or result from that person or any kind of shared memory, you just clean the shared memory. I am sorry for the energies and shared memories of so and so person. Please forgive me, and if you don't mind, please let go of the energies and shared memories of that person, name of the person. Thank you, I love you. Like this you can do. No need to use the photograph. If you know the person, you just think of the person and clean the memories. I'm sorry for all the memories which are replaying as my difficulties with that person. Please forgive me, and if you don't mind, please let go of all the memories which are replaying as difficulties, my difficulties with that person. Thank you, I love you. This way. You can choose your own words. Only thing is you are cleaning the energies and shared memories of that person which are stored in you. And another thing is you are addressing to this prayer to the divine or your inner child, the subconscious mind. What are the physical symptoms or experiences when releasing? For example, when I do dew drop or erase, I yawn a lot. Yanning is the symbol of releasing the energies or cleaning the memories. Different people experience in different ways. That is unique for each and every person. And when you're doing a lot of cleaning and this thing, you need to consume a lot of water, because your whole being, conscious, subconscious, super conscious, all are at work. And when the mind is at work, it consumes a lot of water. So you need to have a lot of water. You need to increase the consumption of the water. Lot of network issues. Please repeat the forgiveness prayer. Thank you. Forgiveness meditation. Yesterday, actually, I was thinking of doing the another cleaning process of set of 4 prayers with half breathing and this thing. And today, after going through these questions and discussions, I found it's the right time to do the forgiveness meditation. It takes only 5 minutes to do here, and afterwards you can make it up to 10 minutes also. Here you'll just come to know the guidance of how to do the forgiveness, and you'll be practically doing the forgiveness meditation, guided meditation, how to forgive yourself and other person. And after that, we can start doing the set of 4 prayers if time permits. I'll stop the recording.